welcome back. And if you caught my last reading this morning, you're probably in anticipation of part 2, wondering if I was coming back on or not. Yes, got my dandelion tea, which is very, very calming. You know, it's got many, many benefits to it. No, I'm not plugging, don't even know, like an advertisement. I'm not doing that. No, I just like dandelion tea. And it's one of the things that I've found along my spiritual awakening path that helps calm me. And also, I've heard, now can't be 100% sure of this, but it opens you up to your connection to spirit also. I can't tell the difference because I know who I am on this journey now, and I know my connection to spirit is very, very strong. So I probably should drink chamomile and it might numb my connection to spirit down a bit. You know, some days I feel like, yeah, spirit, come on, just let me have a chill day. But, yeah, you know, Twinflame, 144, chosen, whatever you want to call us, you don't get a day off. I've not had a day off for 8 years. So that's why I feel a bit, I can get a bit unbalanced, you know, because it's a hard journey. Spiritual awakening is, Twinflame certainly is. It's unique to us all, you know, all unique path, but yeah, my journey, it's one hell of a journey. So I've got my dandelion tea, just going to have another drink of it. I've ground the energies because it's very, very high. Blue moon, Sagittarius, fiery energy, it's high. So back on. So it was yeah, this is part 2 of the balancing of Ellie reading, and the song Blue Moon, of course, and the other song that I've coming in. But you know, when the songs keep repeating, this is the difference to the Ellie before, to the Ellie now, to the telepathy that I receive in my Twinflame journey. Songs never used to repeat, constant, and on a loop. I never used to wake up to songs. No, I loved music. I always loved music. Music's beautiful, you know. Lifts us up, its vibration, resonates with us. But not like I do now. I'm like a human jukebox. I wake up every morning and I feel like spirit's downloaded another song. But they haven't finished playing the other song. So my downloads are flooding in, you know. And like visually, if you could see, if I could see downloads flooding in, I know it'd be like the bloody Matrix, like, you know, what you see on these films, like Avatar and that. You'd see all the codes downloading into me. Yeah, that's what I feel like. A human jukebox. But let's get back to the songs to sing. Still grounding. It's this energy. We're in the portal. We're in the eye of the storm. So if you're feeling a bit ungrounded, that's the reason why. And your nervous system also. So a bit more anxiety and we're purging, we're clearing out things, you know, it's heavy work we're doing. Yeah, we're in it. So the song this morning, as well as the blue moon. So, will you still love me tomorrow? So I thought, here we go again. Spirit, I haven't finished the blue moon song yet, and will you still love me tomorrow? So I know what this means, you know, been on this journey long enough to know even before looking the songs up, I can, you know, especially if I know the song really, really well and the words, I'm like, okay, spirit, what message, you know, or my twin's higher self, you know, it can come from there also. This morning feels like twin, you know, feel it, I can know the differences. So, yeah, will you still love me tomorrow? So, yeah, songs, you know, connection to spirit, messages, twin flame telepathy, higher self, twins higher self. Yes, telepathy is real. And I know it's real now because I get it constant. Don't leave me alone, you know. But 8 years ago, before waking up, no, didn't get it. Maybe I might have got it sort of like in spits and spats throughout my life. But the awakening, the twin flame awakening, that was that catalyst for the telepathy to come on land, you know. Part of the journey. And so yeah, 8 years ago, no, I would not have believed in telepathy ever was real. I wouldn't have been totally closed off to it because I'm a very open-minded person anyway. I've always had a feeling there was something beyond this world, what we could, you know, what we could see. I was very empathic as a child. Sensitive was what I got called, but I know now it's empathic, and I know now it's a gift. It was never a fault. No, it was a gift all along. But programming, you know, you get called, you're too sensitive, all of that. No fault of my parents, no fault of the ancestors. It's trickled down from time and time, you know, that programming to make us believe what they wanted us to believe and not see beyond this world. But you know, somewhere deep inside, when you know, you know. And as a child I was sensitive, but empathic, so I could feel things what others couldn't. So that was a gift, you know. So yeah, no, I wouldn't have been closed down to it. I've always been open, and now I'm very open. Yeah, now like this portal that's opened up for us. That's what happened to me. Slowly, you know, because to open up spiritually to everything that is inside of you, that'd be like one big combustion of, you know, I've just got this vision of the atom bomb. It'd be too much for us. In this human vessel, our body would not hold that much light, that much magic. Those gifts returning to us, if they return to us all at once, you know, so you're awake, boof, all your kids are online, your connection to your twin, so it's here, everything's now. No, it's a journey. It's a journey of integration and healing and seeking these gifts, you know, and layer after layer after layer, you're unlayering different parts of yourself, bringing fractals back to yourself, that multidimensional part of yourself's back, you know, because you're not just one, you've been many. And, you know, I'm one of the 144. I'm an ancient soul, I'm a twin flame, I'm Lemurian. I've had many past lives. This is my last past life. I will not be coming back after this past life. I know that, I've spoken that out. That's another thing I spoke out. This is my last incarnation. Did not know where that was coming from, but from somewhere inside of me, I know it's the truth. The more I get down this journey, and the more light my human vessel can hold, I keep unlayering more and more parts of myself. But for us to, you know, if everything that I can feel now, 8 years down the line, my body would just be like, it'd be too much. That's why this is a journey. That's why it's called a journey. Because although it's a slow journey, on this journey you start to find yourself, you start to bring things back to yourself, you know, slowly. And there's times where you're going to rest, there's times where you're going to speed up, you know, like this blue moon portal. I feel like I've been wound up. So the creativity in me, that momentum's picking up. Again, with a fire horse back in 2025. Could see this timeline coming for 2026, what I'm in now. So I could see that, and I could feel the momentum from the fire horse. So these moons, these cycles, what we work with, and these portals that we go through, they're returning parts of ourselves back to us. Got to do the work. We can't just sit back and think, bring it on, moon. I want my telepathy give back. And, you know, magic, you've got telepathy. No, you've got to do the work. You can't just, you know, come on, moon. I'm ready. Moon bathe me. Give me all my gifts. No, you've got to do the work. It's a journey of work. Balancing out your energies. You know, you might hear me speak about divine feminine energy, divine masculine energy. Yeah, that's returned to me, the knowing. I didn't know this 8 years ago, that we all held divine feminine energy and divine masculine energy inside of us. I'd heard of it, but like words like Twinflame, I'd not heard of Twinflame. I'd heard of soulmates. Twinflame, I would have just thought that was, you know, someone would have said Twinflame to me, I'd have gone, well, is that something to do with candles or lighters? I wouldn't have known it was a soul connection. There's no way, you know. Kundalini. I've had a Kundalini also. This was part of this journey. That had to happen. Now, the Kundalini was like a combustion all in its own. So for me to have a Kundalini on top of well, I did have the Kundalini on top of my twin flame awakening, but to have that laid with a dark night and to have it all piled on top of each other, not in separate parts of this journey, you know, uncovering them layers. I don't know where I'd be. Well, because the Kundalini took me to I happened to have psychosis in this Kundalini for 6 months. My body, you know, I was feeling shocks, electric shocks around my body, and it took me there because it was clearing out my chakras. It's working its way up from the root to the crown, to source, you know. So it's clearing, it's unblocking, it's moving all that stagnant energy that's around us, you know. Lifetime after lifetime, not just this lifetime. No, I discovered that also on this journey, that I was clearing out past lifetimes. And not only mine, no. Spirit thought, let's throw in the ancestors. Why not? She can handle it. She's part of the 144. She's an ancient soul. She's done this lifetime after lifetime thing many, many times. She can handle it. But they didn't pile it all at once. Because, you know, we're going from carbon body, 3D, lower density energy, earth, lower density vibration. And this journey is taking us from that carbon body to that light body, that crystalline light body that we all are. So to go from that to the crystalline straight away, and the 12-strand DNA, so moving up in consciousness, removing layers of ourselves, returning fractals of ourselves, healing the ancestral line, lineage, for not just me, not just for my ancestors, not just for me, not just for my children, for their children, generations to come. It's heavy, heavy work, you know. So no wonder I'm tired. And this blue moon that we're in, this portal, it's giving me a bit of energy back, you know. Yes, I'm purging. Yes, I'm clearing. Yes, I'm cleansing. Yes, I'm doing all of that. And yes, I can feel the energy. Mental, you know, I feel energy. We are energy. It's all we are. So I'm going to feel the energy. But I'm resting also, and I'm grounding. And grounding is key in this journey, because that then stabilises and balances your nervous system. So yeah, the Twinflame awakening, it opened me up. And this portal, it's opening me up even more. You know, just when you feel like you've gone into the 144 on the clock, and I don't usually say that, but yeah, 144 just came up. Yeah, just when you feel like you've gone into the deepest depths. No, that portal opens up and away you go again. More balancing, more healing. More bringing back parts of yourself. It's deep. And I just thought, I got to a point and I thought, this has got to be it now. And the point was where I started speaking I started feeling my DNA rebooted, so I would get shudders, like, you know, and it was like shocks going through my body. Now, I'd had things like that before in the Kundalini, shocks and stuff, but I sensed it was DNA. Well, I knew it was DNA, because it's different, you know, and you're going deeper and deeper into this depth of yourself and recovering parts of yourself. Yeah, and then when I started speaking my ancient soul language, I thought, this has got to be it now. I can't have any more gifts returning to me. I can't have had that many past lives, surely. I'm not that ancient. I might look it from this journey, but no, I know now that this journey is just beginning. And I've had 8 years of solid healing, transformation, integration, rest periods, twin flame in, twin flame out. But I know it's just beginning. They're just getting me ready. You know, they've been preparing me. All of this journey that I've been taking, the balancing out, finding my divine feminine, my divine masculine, stabilising those energies out. It's preparation. And it's for the mission that I came here to do. But first I had to clear out the karma, I had to clear out the ancestral line, I had to clear out my past lives, and for the generation to come. It's bloodline. It's that deep. So yeah, no wonder it goes DNA, because you're rebooting things inside yourself, you know, and DNA is going to reboot. Yeah, it's like I can see the DNA strands now, mind's eye. Getting more visions also, this upgrade. Getting more visions coming in. Feel the upgrades. And this moon, it's another upgrade for me. But I'm working with the energy as well, you know. Learning how to do that. So I'll come out also. So yeah, the twin flame, it opened me up to a complete different world. Beyond this world. As you're all here now, you're probably feeling that. Don't know which part of your journey you're at. I can't speak for others, but mine's 8 years. 8 years. I'm still smiling, so it's not all that bad. I'm here to tell you that. But you know, at the beginning of the journey, I'd have shouted, "Run for the Ells! Don't look back!" Like, but not now. No, because I know this journey and I know where it's taking you. And it might seem rocky, and it is rocky, and it's going to be like that. And you're going to have times where you're just exhausted. And then you're going to have times where you're going to get your energy back. Then you're going to be exhausted again. Then your twin's going to come in. Your twin's going to go out. If you are on a twin flame journey, even spiritually, you're going to feel it. But I know where it's taking you. And it's taking you to discovering that, you know, we hold these powerful energies inside ourselves. And then you found that Christ light inside of you. It's a journey back home to yourself, to finding what's truly inside your cave. So I'll get back to the song lyrics. So nearly 20 minutes. I'm going to try and keep this short, but it just don't work. I'm just like this path. Like, it can't be rushed. And my readings can't, whether it's on TikTok or, you know, if I got asked to do like an ad for like 2 minutes, I'd be like, I'll have to pass on that, because my spirit team just don't channel that way. And that's the authenticity you found also. You can't not be true to yourself. There's no point, you know, because, yeah, it's a journey of truth. It takes you to your truth, and then you bring that truth to others. So I'm going to quote off here, because again, yeah, and I'm going to come back on part 3, and I'm going to get through these lyrics, because there's 1, 2, few pages of automatic writing. But that's how I'm channeling these days, you know. And because I'm letting go, and I'm letting spirit take the reins, and yeah, my channeling is getting another level. The visions I'm getting, like, yeah, upgrade is all I can say. We're in an upgrade. This blue moon is your upgrade, so you've got to work with it. Can't just sit back think it's going to upgrade me and I'm going to be like, is it Neo on the Matrix? No, got to work this energy. But yeah, my upgrades are like skyrocket. So I'm going to come back on part 3, and that will be the last part of this journey. And I just got a lovely message on my phone, and it's off my son, and he's just messaged me, "Love you, Mum." I'm like, he doesn't have to message me that, does he? No. And I guess the message in that is, I don't have to come online and bring these messages through to others also and be vulnerable like I am. But, you know, that shows your strength, you know, being vulnerable. That shows how much strength you have inside you. And yeah, that was cute. I'm gonna message him back and say I love him too. But I also got a lovely message this morning also, you know, when I was feeling a bit ungrounded myself, just before coming on to do this second video. You might have caught my last video. I must have thought, go get your cup of tea, Ellie, because you need it. God, chill out, love. But yeah, another lovely lady that I came across her post, and she's called the Angel Hub, and she's, you know, she's sharing her story of her awakening and that, and she just sent me a lovely message, and I followed her because I like supporting creators, because we're all in it together, you know, this path. Although you think you're on your own, no, you're co-creating with spirit. You're also co-creating with other light workers. Maybe not in the physical that you can feel and see, but in the quantum, yeah. You meet each other before you do on the earthly realm. So, you know, there's the soul tribe. Many is coming my way now, and that's because I'm at that stage in my journey where I've just surrendered. Surrender. You know, I've got to that point of, I'm here. I'm on this earthly realm, yes, but I'm now soul. I've done this journey enough years to know we're the two. We're heaven, we're earth, we're human, we're divine. So these soul tribes that are coming towards me, and I'm going towards them, you feel that connection, you know, people you've never met, other souls that you've got that connection with. And she just messaged me a lovely message just before, and I was just like, wow. And I sent her over some light language, because I know that spirit sends me people also that I'm meant to help and guide, and vice versa, not just me, but, you know, she didn't know that I was sat here, and I was like, ugh, like, you know, and then I got that message through, and then that was like, yeah, that's so lovely. And that's the connection, you know, that you don't always feel is there, but we're always connected, never on our own. And I know this path gets lonely. I know it does. But sooner or later, you won't be as lonely. You'll have your soul tribe right beside you. And you're doing it together, you know, we're all in this together, the 144. And, you know, the souls that will wake, we're in it together. And then that then wakes humanity. Then that sends that ripple out. then that raises the frequency. And that's what we're here for. We need to raise the frequency on planet Earth. And frequency, that's the most powerful one that's retained for me, my DNA. My DNA blueprint is unconditional love. That's the power. The power of love, that song. Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Power of love, force from above. Yeah. Messages in songs. And it is a force from up above. And it's changing the world. I'm not saying it's going to change the world. It's changing the world. Because there's light workers, Twinflames, 144, making that change. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to definitely come back on, do the fade, get to the lyrics, stick to the script. But yeah, someone said do something for me, 2 minutes. I'm like, you have a word with my spirit team, because that's not going to happen. But yeah, be back on soon.